Hello and welcome to Camping with Gwynnian, where we get to experience the wonder of the great outdoors, the snakes just going past the tent, the sound of crickets, and yeah, no, maybe not. Let's get out of here. And we are in... The cricket stopped, amazing. We are in Antonica. I thought we deserved a break from the Commonlands. There is still things to do in the Commonlands, a couple of bits here and there, but let's come back to those later, shall we? I think so. Hello! There we go. Oh yes, I have not completely messed up the camera angle today. Fantastic. It's a little bit dark and at the moment, but oh no. Okay, there's no crickets right here in front of these tents. Okay, interesting. We don't have much of a lead into this. Normally, if you were a Canosian, you would pick up numerous quests inside Chores itself to go out into Antonica, almost at the Commonlands, out into Antonica and go strike out into the world. Obviously, we're from Freeport, so we don't have that. Again, I'll literally have to run around and see if we can find some people willing to offer us quests. I had a cookie to get my sugar up before I started streaming, and now I've got a crumb stuck at the back of my throat. Of course I have. I don't like all of these. There's a bit of an event going on involving some things that are happening in Thundering Steps that we haven't even got to yet, and as a result Chores is slightly under the siege of gnolls. What this means is that as you get close to Chores itself, there are a bunch of NPC gnolls who turn into an enemy of your level as you approach them. And we don't want to approach them, we want to talk to this guy instead.
Step right up! My wares stand up to any found in the city, made by the finest Canosian crafters they are.
I'm looking for work. Do you have any tasks that need to be done?
I certainly do. I need to deliver supplies to a couple of my merchants out in the far reaches of Antonica. Business is so good right now that I hate to close up shop. How would you like to deliver their supplies?
Does he pay well? Sounds like a pretty decent hike. Deliveries for Flores.
I'll pay you a cut of my earnings. You'll take the first crate of supplies to Novak over by the lighthouse. He's not far from here. The second must go to Getter at Knollslayer Keep. I see you've a little book. Here, let me write down where you need to go. Make sure to bring back their delivery pouches when you're through.
Hey, wait, that's my journal. Oh, I suppose it's too late. Right. We have our first quest in Antonica. I've chronometered to 15, mainly because I'm expecting there to be quite a bit of running around this first area, and honestly, even 15 might be a little bit... Let's just hope we don't need to have too many moat rats or sparrows. You know me, I don't like to kill things green. Grey. Let's see if the farmer's got a quest. He does. Oh, be careful of the traitorous farmers. Hello.
Oh, my poor crops! What will I do with all these ravenous beetles scurrying about?
That isn't really the voice that fits the Lucasies. Sounds like you need a beetle charmer.
A beetle charmer would be grand, if there were such a thing. I would be satisfied just hiring an adventurer to stomp a bunch of the beetles. Oh, my poor Barley.
Well, then today's your lucky day. Here I am. There might be trouble.
Thank the lost gods. I know you can't exterminate all these pests, but please, do your best. I'll reward you with what I can. Don't worry, little Barley. Help is on the way.
I will end your mite problem. Okay, some of them are green. That's always a good sign. Hey. Nice. I'm expecting at least some of these or some things around here to start dropping Farsi's requisitions as well. We've already had some that had us going to Wailing Caves and to Fallen Gate. In Antonica, they don't normally expect you to go to dungeons. The Farsi's requisitions are normally done overland, which is because Canosians are soft, basically. A cracked dwarf bone fragment. Okay, excellent. Any more non-grey clicknets? I mean, if I have to,
angered the spirits of
Okay,
the woods for the
Spirits of the
last
woods for the
time.
last time.
I'm sorry. Did
My
you think
friend
you'd attack
may
me?
have fallen like a rotten tree, but I will not.
Uh-huh. There's another one.
The wisdom of the woods is not for you.
Wow, these farmers. I mean, I know I'm a 340ian, but even so, they still seem
You cannot kill us all, this spoiler.
it's quite unwelcoming by Kino standards. There's another one. Counselling DM, welcome. Yes. Oh, my poor crops. Yes. Afraid no other phrase more synonymous with EverQuest. Everyone's dealt with Farmer Walcott at one time or another. Ooh, small chest. Could he be? It's a Farsi's trading requisition. We have our first one. Must kill rot-stuffed scarecrows and earth burrowers. Right, so not these scarecrows, but different ones somewhere else. Okay. Being looked at by the rabbits, strangely. Any more green clicknicks? One more, and I think we're done with this. Ah, there we are. Yeah, more Farsies. I think you had a lot of fun with these, didn't you, when you did Antonica?
Oh, my poor crops! What will I do with all these ravenous beetles scurrying about?
I've done my best.
Yes! You did a great job, adventurer. The crops live another day. Please, take this for your kind deeds.
Not a problem. Anything for an Antonican. It's a very strange thing for someone like me to say. Yes, but then, maybe this week? Oh yes, we're a Quinosian. Honest? Maybe. Let's see. Oh right, so the Farsies wants us to go over there. Okay. And we had a delivery somewhere. Yeah. Merchant Novak, where is he? He is... Oh, he's all the way down there. Okay, so I went completely the wrong direction. Well, I'm not going to worry about that. We'll think about that when we go and turn in our first Farsi's requisitions. Because that's what you do down that end of the map. What I think we'll do is mosey on over to the lodge in the middle of the map and see what the guys there have got for us. And I think I finally got rid of that crumb that was at the back of my throat. Okay. Okay. Let's start from the outside and work in.
Hail to you, adventurer! Mind your feet, and don't step on my dear little flowers. Just coming into bloom they are.
Your daisies look very nice. You must be a fine gardener.
Thank you! Gardening is my life. I love tending the small green things of the earth. Why, some of these sprouts shall be tall trees one day, and many of my plants will soon feed the people of Kinos. Makes one wonder, though. What do you suppose fed those Knights of Thunder so long ago?
The Knights of who, what, where?
Oh, come now. Surely you have heard the rumors that some explorers believe they found the location of the legendary Stormhole, the ancient fortress of the Knights of Thunder. Personally, I think those explorers were crypt raiders. But what do I know? Plants! That's what I know. And no one ever saw the Knights of Thunder growing their own plants. Or hauling supply wagons out of Kinos, for that matter. So, how do you suppose they fed themselves?
I may explore Stormhole someday. If I find out how, I'll be sure to let you know. Okay, so we're not...
That's very generous of you. I'm curious to a fault, you know. However, if you do go into Stormhold, please use caution.
Thank you for your concern. Yes, so Stormhold, kind of the Fallen Gate of Antonica. Oh, cripes. Dumpty Dumpty. Yeah, I'm really interested in this hill over here. No, he's still going. Dumpty Dumpty Dum. These hills are really, really something, aren't they? No, I believe he is still chasing. Dumpty Dum. Is that it? Hubbard is no longer worth any treasure. He did actually drop off a little bit earlier. Yes, this is something I need to be very careful of in Antonica. Don't get too close to the guard. Because although, you know, I mean, I look like a lovely, dashing half-elf, apparently the guards are really good at sniffing out Freeportians. Apart from the one that we actually met at round about that same area a few episodes ago for a secret mission. But, you know, other than that, they're really good at sniffing out Freeportians. So we have to be careful of that. He's just going to patrol backwards and forwards, isn't he? Anyway, yes, so Stormhold is not anywhere we're going anytime soon. So, you know what? We're going to go round here. We're going to stand on this side of the...
Keep clear of the forge, my friend. The metal is hot and my hammer swings where it will.
You look like you have an interesting style of blacksmithing.
Some think I'm dangerous in my old age, but I get the job done. I never retired, you know. Blacksmithing is in my blood. I gotta work now and then. It keeps me young. But these worthless tools, they make me mad as a wet cat.
I think we're okay. What's wrong with the tools?
Oh, nothing's wrong with them, I suppose. It's just... they're not the beloved tools I left behind in Caladem. Back then, we dwarves knew how to make tools. Not like today. If only I had a smithy like the one in that fabled Stormhold, I would never retire.
What's a smithy?
Why, a smithy is the workshop of a blacksmith. And Stormhold, the legendary fortress of the Knights of Thunder, had the greatest smithy outside Caladim. Underforge it was called. It produced all the arms and armor and kept the knights' horses shod. Say, you've heard the rumors, haven't you? Some rapscallion quip raiders found Stormhold, or so everyone claims. I put no faith in rumors, but I'd be grateful to anyone who would find out the truth for me.
If the legend turns out to be true, I'll let you know.
Thank you much. A rumor's not worth a heap of slag, but sometimes you can find a grain of truth in a rumor.
Yes, that seems to be my experience. Okay, let's duck in the house. There we go. I don't think there's any guards inside here, but there are quests, and hopefully ones that don't involve going to Stormhold. What about you? Do you want me to go to Stormhold?
Well met.
Do you know love, my friend? It seems not as well as you. How lucky I am. I have been holding this gift for my love for quite some time, but alas, my duties keep me here. How sad it is that this flower shall wilt in the wait. Still, I am lucky, for her beauty shall never wane. What does she look like? How does one compare the beauty of a goddess using the words of mere mortals? Her hair is the colour of the rising sun, containing the most glorious hues of the dawn. Her skin is akin to porcelain, flawless and immaculate. Her eyes are the green of a springtime meadow, with small bursts like the yellow of daisies in their centre. Her lithe body is soft and curved like the waves of the sea. I only wish my eyes could witness her beauty once again. Yeah, she sounds beautiful. Your flowers are wilted though. Let me gather some new ones for you. Why? Why? Step away from the mad religious zealot. Really? We're going to collect flowers for him? That would be splendid. Last I saw, there were some beneath a shady tree north of here. I shall find them. Under a shady tree, level 10. Please hurry. Oh, yeah, okay. I'll hurry as soon as I've spoken to everybody else here and worked out whose quest is most worthy being done first. Right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. What about you? How's things going with you?
Well met.
So then I said, that's what the gnome was for. Huh? What? If you're going to come over here and badger me, why don't you make yourself useful? Sure, what do you need from me? Ah, Alf, he's a good chap, but he's about as smart as a trog. Me and the big guy here are in the middle of something. What do you want? I'm looking for work. You see, Twinkle Toes over here has had quite a bit to drink. The big oaf isn't as coordinated as the barkeep would like him to be. Seems last time I sent him up to get us another round, he tripped over a tonga sitting by the bar. And it turns out the Ratonga had what you might call financial responsibilities to take care of for the proprietor. Looks like the little furball won't be back for some time. The barkeep will throw us both out if the big guy over here comes stumbling upstairs one more time. Besides, I don't think he's feeling up to going anywhere right now. Okay, and... You're an impatient one, aren't you? You need to slow down a bit. Sit back, grab an ale, and enjoy the sights. Get up, you drunken fool. You know, when I was a young pup like yourself, I used to be all over Nora fighting Dracorta with my bare hands. Okay, get on with it. And look where it got me, sitting here with a drunken fool that can't keep both feet on the ground, and talking to a whelp like you. Where was I? I want a drink. Why don't you grab the big guy, and I an ale. Sure, I'll be right back. I'll tell you what I need when you get back. All right. Right. So apparently there's a bar upstairs. Yes, there is definitely a bar upstairs. Must get an ale. Do I need to pick up an ale or buy an ale? Antonican ale, I presume. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe I have to just collect the barrel. Yeah, there we go. While I'm here, why do I have a glowy trail? No glowy trail. While I'm here, let's talk to Matsy.
Hi!
Let me see now. Salt, good stock. I will need to brown that flour and... Oh, hello there. Hello to you too. What are you cooking? Smells great. Can't be anywhere near as bad as what Mushka produces, can it? I'm making a lovely warm chowder to share with those in need. However, I seem to have forgotten an ingredient. Could you be a doll and run an errand for me? I have time. What do you need? I need you to purchase some pepper from Merchant Novak and bring it back here. She makes her stand out by the lighthouse near the docks. Well, that's convenient because apparently we need to go to Merchant Novak. All right. Yes, Tickler's not getting away today. Ooh, traditional halfling oh, yes. Yes. Be swift as you can. I wouldn't want my root to clump. Yeah, sure, you bet. Right. Down we go. And an ale.
Good day to you.
Ha! Great. Why don't you take this? It doesn't look like older roof will be needing it. Humph. Great, thank you. Somehow clicking the barrel once got enough ales for Haddock and also 6 more for me.
Well met.
Shh! Do you have to be so loud? Look, here's what I need from you. I think that a roof over here has had a bit of a hangover. Ha! Think you can help him out a bit? I would do this, but I've got to stay around and help the poor guy out. Okay. Why don't you be a pal and grab my friend here what he needs to get rid of this horrendous, terrible, splitting headache. But bring it to me. I need to give it a taste first before he tries it. I'm a good friend, you know. I've got to make sure he'll like it. Okay, go on. Great. And hurry on up. I can't be waiting all day. I mean, it pains me to see a roof in such a mess. Go on now. Sure, why not? Oh, okay. So I need to gather some weird ingredients for a hangover cure. Okay. Is that my lot from here? I think it is. This thing is really, really desperate to... Okay, we'll go there. I keep unselecting it, but we'll go there. Where is the guard? Is he there? Is he? No, he's over there. Dumpty 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 dum. And we're out. We're back on the Kinos Highway. Except we're not. Okay, let's take a shortcut across land. And we'll try and keep an eye out for anything that we need on the route. So wandering bats, we definitely need those. Oh, this is a nice. Let's zoom a bit in a bit. Bit of a vantage point where we can grab. go. And another one. So how's everyone doing this Saturday? Hopefully doing well. The weather has continued to be nice in the UK. After what feels like 6 months of absolutely horrendous weather, it's quite nice again. Probably lasts for about 2 weeks and then that'll be it. Yes, I am English. I will just moan about the weather. Let's see. So we're off to find Merchant Novak. Oh, quest there. Oh, crumbs. Crumbs, I forgot about things called guards. This is going to be a bit of a repeat thing, isn't it? Dum-de-dum-de-dum. Okay, they've gone. They've gone. Let's just remember that place, and we'll come back and perhaps approach you from a different angle. That might work. That might work. I know. I'm trying to tell them that I'm Chronosian this week, honest, but they don't seem to buy it. Do you like my my new cape, by the way? Kind of makes me think of the armor smithing one. Ooh, nice. Oh, there's another quest. Quilliam. Hello there. Hi, I'm just passing by Canosian half elf. Hi, how are you doing?
Oh, look at the mess I am in. My thoughts of wonderment have been stolen from me.
How can someone steal your thoughts?
They have my scrolls, my poems. I was just sitting upon the aisles like I always do, searching for inspiration, when all of a sudden they appeared. I ran and now have lost my scrolls to the howling beasts.
Howling beasts? Ah, gnolls. Oh, I see.
Oh, look
yeah.
at the mess I am in. They have my scrolls, my poems. I was just sitting upon the aisles like I... Will you? Oh, thank you. Search them well. Yes, search them very well. I know my scrolls are being clutched by those furry paws.
Search them well? I mean, where do you think they're putting the poems? No, don't answer that question. Let's go and have a look at these gnolls, shall we? They're wearing a dapper thing that might have pockets on it. Oh, Bootstrutter's Guide to Antonica. Oh, that's the sort of thing that we like. Let's have a look. Okay, time for a read. Antonica was once called Kenos Hills. It was renamed Antonica after the age of cataclysms left the former continent of Antonica divided into islands. This land is part of the territory claimed as the Kingdom of Kenos. Yes, I know. I've barely put a toe into Antonica, and Bootstrutter's tour of Antonica dropped straight away. Sorry. Crater Pond. This is a shallow pond. A meteor of a large size impacted and created this crater that is now filled with inviting, clear, cool water. Do not be deceived, traveller. This water is toxic, allowing only the rarest of aquatic life to exist in its embrace. I waded through the water to reach the rock from the sky in the middle, a chunk of Lachlan. Cold Wind Point. This is an isle resting just off the southwest tip of Antonica. Upon this isle, the lamp of Praxis acts as a beacon to warn ships of the dangerous crags that lurk beneath the water's surface. This lighthouse is a safe haven for those caught beyond the walls of Kinos during thunderstorms. Yeah, Gamer's Ruse. I'm sorry. Phippy's Hill. This is an often gnoll-infested hill near the Kinos gates. A gnoll by the name of Phippy Darkpaw used to climb atop this hill to plot out his next storming of Kinos gates. Gnolls usually pitch camp up here to spy on the Canosians. They are frequently chased from this hill only to return, which is pretty much where the development team gets their name from. That is why they are called Darkpaw. The Forbidden Isle. This isle is far from forbidden any longer. It contains the ruins of a mausoleum that belonged to an evil mage who was placed in this warded mausoleum, Varsoon the Undying. The wards were to hold his soul for all eternity, but a meteor shower breached the walls and released the evil. The Keep of the Ardent Needle. This was the refurbished keep of what was the grand citadel of the cloth spinners of Kinos. They made their fortune in textiles and built this magnificent keep in the outskirts of the Kinos hills. As with many of the dreams of old Antonica, the falling skies of the Shattering put an end to it. Lord Quinn Clothspinner has begun to rebuild his ancestors' estate, but his distaste for visitors makes this a place better left off the traveller's itinerary. The Tower of the Oracles. This spire is unrivaled in Antonica. One look tells you that arcane inhabitants are present. This is the residence of the Cold Wind Oracles. It was difficult to arrange a meeting with these mages. They preferred their activities remain clandestine, and we dare not delve into their mysteries. Kinos Hill. It is said that it was on this hill that the Kinos Claymore was wielded to repel an evil avatar in the War of Plagues. A replica of the Kinos Claymore monument found in Kinos was built here as well. On days of remembrance of past battles, Kinosians come here to praise the fallen. That's why we got chased away by the guards. Archer's Wood. The Glade. This little thicket was once the training ground of early bowmen. Rumour has it that the legendary Holly Windstalker honed her skills here as well, marking one tree with her secret symbol. This place is now the occasional training ground for the elite division of the Kinos Guard, known as the Green Hoods, but beware all who enter, the local gnolls now claim these woods. The Bells of Valen. This was a region-wide signal device designed by the legendary bard named Valen. The tower was destroyed during the War of Plagues, when Valen used it to not only warn the entire region of invasion, but also to play some of the largest bard spells ever composed. Here he fell to a horde, hands still tugging at the bells to the end. Keep of the Nullslayers. This ruin is all that remains of the keep that once held the Order of Nullslayers, a band of knights dedicated to patrolling the borders of Kinos and slaying all gnolls. It is rumoured that their leader, Lord Hefax Tinmar, buried the magical saber-toothed sword near here. I searched in vain. There's a lot of places in Antonica, isn't there? No thank you, all access. Fangbreaker Keep. As with most keeps in the region, this is nothing but ruins. The werewolf hunting order of the Fangbreakers was once based here. They once rid the plains of Karana of its werewolves in the Age of Turmoil. Tales tell of a horde of werewolves slaying the entire order on this spot. The merchant lords of Kaltorsis were quick to purchase the deed, and an odd act considering they were at odds with the order for quite some time. Okay. The ruins of Kaltorsis. Kaltorsis was once a small port and keep established to serve the watch of the northern coastline. Mere seasons after the beginning of the Age of Destiny, the heights of Kaltorsis were all slain in a battle with pirates invading the shoreline. All that remains is the crumbling keep. So wait, hang on. So a bunch of guys died to werewolves, and the Kaltorsis purchased their land, and then the Kaltorsis are wiped out by pirates. So who owns the land? The pirates? The grave of Windstalker. This grave site overlooks the serene village of Windstalker Pond. Here rests the remains of one of the most revered and feared rangers of the Age of Turmoil, Holly Windstalker. Many rangers regard this as a sacred place imbued with magical powers. Just goes on, doesn't it? The Hidden Vale. This isolated place of green grandeur is unknown to most Antonicans. I happened upon the narrow passage leading to the secret vale within the Doghold Mountains. A very curious thing. My first visit I noticed an obelisk in the vale, and on my second return it was not to be found. Perhaps I should sip less clockwork oil stout. Got to the end. Stormhold. The grand entryway has been found. There I stood gazing at the sinking grandeur of what was once a marble entryway to the lost fortress called Stormhold. The sprawling underground bunker is rumoured to be littered with jewels and artifacts, but beware. The evil that befell the Knights of Thunder that dwelt there still lurks in the dark bowels of Stormhold. Okay. We have the tour of Antonica. We need to go to Crater Pond. But we were killing gnolls. I really ought to remove that from being the first one to fight for us.
Golden bracket carrot.
We got 3 of the guys' poems so far. Did not find any quest items. Apparently I still don't know the Gnollish language. Was that something about a carrot? Maybe. Maybe. Okay, I think we're done here. Let's go take the poems back to Quellium. Or Quallium? Quallium. Quallium! I have your poems. Everything's fine.
Oh, look at the mess I am in. My thoughts of wonderment have been stolen from me.
I have your scrolls.
You saved me. These scrolls will take me from being a simple wordsmith to a legendary poet. You have read my work, have you not?
Yeah, good stuff, best ever.
Well, of course you did. You should really visit the sites I wrote about. All 4 poems were based on actual images I spied from the Isle. I am such a genius. Here, read for yourself.
Thanks for the literature, my friend. Okay, and he has given us a book, Visions of Coldwind Point. It's been Strutters all over again, isn't it? Visions of Coldwind Point by Quallium. I dedicate this collection of poems to my many fans around the globe. The Peaking Tree. The tree peeked over the hill to see what it could see. A great big ocean is all that it be. An ocean of cold wind dancing upon waves. An ocean of deep blue beauty and deep blue danger and mariner graves. The tree stood and smiled all by its lonesome on its hill in the bright day. It was on the land and safe from the deep blue death and harm's way. The sword like no other. There it rose out of the fields of mist, a great blade of stone, a blade from the past. It rises to the gods and declares its existence. It shouts at evil and all that offend. It is a sword like no other, the defender of the great. It is the Kenos claymore, and it prepares to meet fate. The king of the thicket rustles in the wind. It tangles with the others smaller, meeker than it. The branches of the lesser strike at it back and forth, but the king stands above them ruling the forest. No little stumps, no axes of steel, no force on Norath will take you to the mill. In the thicket of oak this elder does stand. It is the king of the thicket, and it will always be grand. The vigilant giant, around and around the mighty Cyclops goes, searching and seeking perils from below. Monsters of stone and granite attack, and they mock. They strike at the walls of the vessels that rock. But beware all ye behemoths from sand deep below. This Cyclops is not evil, it is righteous, and you its foe. Kind of rhymes. Some of them kind of rhyme. So, yeah. I mean, yes, fantastic, absolutely fantastic, William. Yes, we are very impressed. We are very impressed. Okay, let's go. Right, we were heading this way, weren't we, to speak to Merchant Novak. Oh, and we need the egg of a snake. That seems like a convenient time to... Yes, there we go. One snake egg. Lovely. That's a safeguard, I'm glad to say. Merchant Novak. Hello. There we go.
Greetings. Perhaps you need to replenish your supplies. Or maybe just sell some of what you picked up along the trail.
I'm here to deliver a crate of supplies from Flores. For once.
Great. I was almost out of supplies as it stands. I would hate to hike all the way back to Flores. Here's a pouch for Flores. Make sure he gets this, okay?
Thanks, I'll make sure he gets it. While we're at
Greetings. Perhaps you need to replenish your supplies. Or maybe just sell some of what you picked up along the trail.
It's like going to one of those shops where obviously everyone's been trained to say the same thing to you every time that you go in. Hi, how may I help you today? It's like, Matty sent me for some pepper. Oh, here you go. I'll put it on her bill. Okay, thank you very much. Apparently they couldn't voice act that bit. Okay. So let's see. Oh, Visions of Cold Wind. I need to read the book. Did we actually? We did that, though, didn't we? Next. We did that once. Okay. Where do we need to go? Oh yeah, we definitely need to go and look at the crater pond, because that's part of the tour of Antonica. And then I think we'll go back to where those guards were, and not get spotted this time. And see what there is over there. Let's try and avoid the gnolls.
You anger the spirits of the...
And the angry woodcutter. Are you going to chase me all the way over here? You are. Nope, no, he's gone. There's Crater Pond. Ah, pond glider that I need for something. I'm not asking what's going on there. I think that was somebody else's knoll. Ah, I've got all the ingredients for the hangover cure. Excellent. Right, we're going to head over here. Really do need to be very careful about what I run into. Gnolls, not a problem. Level 40 guards, problem. doesn't seem to have stayed light for long in Antonica today. Okay. Okay, so there's the guards at the front. There's a soldier at the back. There's someone called Dancer. Let's go talk to Dancer, shall we? Hello.
You must be an adventurer who's new to these parts. Who else would brave the wilds so far from the watchful eye of the Kino's guard?
Where? Kino's guard? Where? Yeah, no. I'm just a Canosian adventurer, just exploring. What's this place called? Antonica. Yes. I'm a bit of an adventurer and a bit of an explorer.
Adventurer, explorer. How would you like to be a courier too?
Yeah. No, I'm always happy to assist. A frontier's lady's task. Okay.
I prefer the term frontier's lady, but who am I to argue with a legendary adventurer? Please, take this note to Sigurd Saya, proprietor of Saya's Outfitters, the frontier trading post just to the north of here.
Okay, I'll go find Sigurd and see if he gets the note. Okay. And let's see if I can... So there we go, we visited the Kinos Claymore. Dum-de-dum-de-dum. No, I'm not hiding behind this thing. The great Kinos Claymore. Folks come from all over to pray here. Oh, is that why you're here? I came here seeking strength to defeat my enemies. Oh, who are your enemies? I pray for the strength to conquer the undead, but they are not just my enemies. The undead are the enemies of us all. Several days ago, patrols were sent to see how our battle against the undead was faring, and I have the most disagreeable task of all. I have to stand here and wait for the reports to return. Me, standing around waiting when there's undead to cleave. Pah! Do you need help? That's why I'm praying. Perhaps my prayers have been answered. Are you here to help me? Could be persuaded. Excellent. Are you ready to start? Start what? Lord Grimrot's Scythe, level 18. Okay. I need those darned dispatches brought back to me. You'd think that folks who get to run around looking for danger would realise how important it is to send back word to, well, me. Since they haven't, I need someone to knock them upside their head and get the information and bring it back to me. I can do that. We might start to run out of quest space over here, in which case the higher level ones will get put temporarily on hold. So we have a few things now to take back. There's also Sayers Outfitters or something. Yeah, okay. Oh yes, we need to also visit somebody up there who had a book flashing for a moment and then it disappeared. Oh yeah, okay. Let's head back to Matty Rolling Pin's place first and see what else we can do there. Should we go look for flowers while we're at it? Yeah, we might as well. We were told there was flowers somewhere to the north, under the shady tree. That looks like a shady tree. I mean, all the trees are in the shade at night time, but...
Groveling blacketh cat!
Let's see. Do we see any flowers? Ah, there we go. Found some flowers for Landwin. Okay. Let's take these back. And the guard's heading that way. So, there we go, and we're in.
Salutations.
Her beauty will never wilt. Yeah, hear the flowers? Splendid. They will look wonderful in her hair. Yeah, okay. Oh, he's not done.
Salutations.
Salutations doesn't really work, does it? Such a powerful emotion, love, as don't you think? You seem to be full of it. It's a bit on the nose, there is. Aye, that I am. Not only is my maiden fair, but she is also resourceful. Many has she taught the art of survival and hunting. Her graceful hands make a dance out of the barbarism of warfare. Her eye is better than the eagle. I have long thought that she deserves a bow as remarkable as her. What did you have in mind? The insects of this area are sometimes seen as grotesque, but in them I see fluidity and strength. Their limbs would serve well as the handle to a bow, worthy of her refined tastes. I am, of course, still stuck here. Would you assist me again? I need insect limbs to create a bow. Sure. Then go, please, and find the best, most polished limbs possible. Okay. He's in love with the goddess. Maybe literally or figuratively. Don't know. And he wants to present to her a bow. Bow and arrow we're talking, not fancy tied bow. Made out of insects. Cuckoo.
Hello!
Ah, that's some wretched stuff right there. A roof isn't going to tolerate slop like this. Looks like I'll just have to drink it for him. Yeah, you do that. Yeah, okay. Let me just check something. Yep, for some reason it counted that twice. I don't know why it did that. Does that sometimes. Let's just roll that back. I am working on an improved version of the up here, the log tracker, but we're not there yet. Got an ear stud of the old wise drifter. Nope, I've got better. But it looks like he's still got something else for us. Hey there, good to see you again. Can you do an old dwarf another favour? I'm making something special, but I need some help getting a few of the ingredients. But you see, I'm not quite as young as I used to be, and I need a bit of help. Sometimes I wonder why I waste time with my fool. Okay, back to what you were saying? Right. You see, I have this, let's call him friend. This friend has been giving me and a roof here a hard time. I've got something in mind for him and I need your help. Sure, why not? You see, Blarton put something in our drinks and whatever it was, got a big tough roof over here and quite a mess. We need to get back at Blarton. I got this idea for wine, something that'll really knock his socks off. Sure, I'll help you out. Good. I need some goo from the Risen Protectors. Go pick up some of that stuff and I'll make it worth your while. Okay, no problem. Rise and shine wine. Okay. Bring it straight back to me. Okay. And we have things to deliver here. Oh yeah, Sighard Sayer. We need to deliver something to you.
Welcome. Please look about. Speak to my merchants. They're quite helpful.
Dancer sent this message to you.
Ah, Dancer the Frontiersman. Oh, I mean, Frontier's lady, as she says. Here, this is for her. An arrow like few others. An arrow she is expecting.
I shall see that she gets the arrow. Okay. Mysterious. Matsy, how's the old cooking going?
Hello.
Oh my, Pepper, that's exactly what I needed. Here, eat something, you look flush. Have you seen my ladle? Thanks, I'm starving. Traditional halfling pie. Halfling can be a bit chewy at times. Oh, sorry, made by a halfling. Yes, of course. Yes. You, got anything else for me?
Hi!
So many things cooking on the stove. If you have time, I have other errands that need to be tended to. I'd be happy to feed you. Sure, I can't say no to good food. So many hungry folks, I'm afraid. I haven't made enough for everyone. If you want to eat, you'll need to fetch me some extra cold wind fish so I can stir up another pot. Okay, I'll get that now. Blub blub, something smells fishy. Wonderful. I'll be waiting for your return. Okay. Well, she keeps paying people in food. There's no wonder she's running out of food. Where's the guard? Where's the guard? You think the guard will take a break at some point? I mean, you know. But no. No. Backwards and forwards all day. Don't trip up on the... There we go. Where are we going? Cold wind fish, probably anywhere. Goo from Risen Protectors. These all definitely in Antonica. Yes, they are. Okay, where are Risen Protectors then? Oh, they're all the way up there. Oh, wow, okay. And where do we need to go for the quests? Cold Wind Point. Which, funnily enough, we were really close. Oh, I see, okay. Cold Wind Point and some other places. Okay, let's go and take this back to Dancer. And then we'll take it from there, I think. So shiny. One good thing about nighttime is you can see shiny is more easier. Ooh, we've finished a level 20 collection. Nice. There's a great big sword sticking out of the ground somewhere. Oh, there it is. Dancer, I'm back.
You must be an adventurer who's new to these parts. Who else would brave the wilds so far from the watchful eye of the Kino's guard?
Sighard gave me his special arrow.
Now, can you take that arrow and apply it to a training dummy in Archer Woods? Search for the dummy with the symbol of a golden tree and green arrow.
That description sounds familiar, doesn't it? What is this arrow?
The arrow is a special marker for some friends of mine.
I don't understand, but we'll go with that. And I believe that is somewhere in the middle of Archer's Wood. Now what's interesting is that seems to be a matching description of the training dummies that we found in Gobblerock's hideout. And funnily enough, it's the exact same thing. Target looks worn, a few pieces of arrows still remain, some more recent than others. There seems to be a small symbol of a green arrow over a golden pine tree. So, what is the link between Dancer, Seagard, and Gobblerock's hideout? Or maybe there's none, and they literally just reuse the same asset. Spotted. Really? Is every knoll in this forest going to spot me today? Okay. Tell you what I should do. What I'll do, move those round. Then I can move these over. Put that one where it's supposed to be instead of transmute. There we go. No, oh, a null paw. Lore and Legend null. Oh, I hadn't realised I hadn't started that. Okay. Nice. Okay, let's go back to Dancer. Anyone else chasing me? No? Okay.
You must be an adventurer who's new to these parts. Who else would brave the wilds so far from the watchful eye of the Kino's guard?
The arrow is the training dummy.
Thank you, courier. I trust that you have done as I requested. If not, Trusaurus will tell me. He sees all in Archer Woods, including your every step.
I didn't see any Trusaurus.
Trusaurus is the great oak of Archer Woods. He has lived in these hills for many ages. He has seen much grief in his lifetime. Now gnolls are taking over what is left of his home.
Sounds terrible. I'll help him clear his home.
You think you can clear all of Archer Woods? I doubt that, but I would be glad to see you try, as would Trusaurus.
I shall do my best. I mean, apparently all of them is 7. So, what have we got? Nope. Nope. Pretty much garbage. Well, since we've just recently picked up Lore and Legend Null, it would be a shame not to go and kill some Gnolls. I found a Gnoll brain. These things have brains? Ooh. Hello. Null language. I need to hide some things because I'm running out of space. Let's have bark like a Null. Canine saliva. Apparently, I go around to little test tubes in my feet and I collect saliva. Oh, there's another threat totem. So the threat totems are I believe the idea is that they have both things written in Null and also in Common, and then that's how you learn the language. Yes, Timber Claw Nulls is what we're supposed to be killing. Not, although apparently, oh yes, I suppose every Null is now a target because I'm doing this too. There we go, Timber Claws. These are the ones to concentrate on. I found a Null Heart. Excellent. And I visited the Great Oak. Quest updates just by wandering around aimlessly. Fantastic. We'll do a bunch of this, and then I'll do a little bit of research to make sure I've not missed any quests that are available to us. Timber Claws, there we go. Not dropping as many threat totems now. Found a Null Spirit. Well, that seems to be all the auto updates. Can we actually get some body parts maybe? Got Null Killer. See if we can do a little bit of on this. Nope, nothing at all. Okay, I think I'll just move on. Let's go back to Dancer. If we have to kill a few Nulls en route, so be it. Maybe we'll get more from the Saber ones. Ah, there we go. If we examine that, no, it doesn't tell you anything about why or what. But we need 3 more of those. A Null Tail, there we are. Examine that. Ooh, and another Farsees. Well, let's add these. And while we've got them, we probably won't be given... Oh, duplicates, I was about to say. What on earth? We need to kill lowland badgers. Right, okay. 10 badgers. We can do that. Mass slaughter of every badger that we pass. Yeah. Let's go talk to Dancer.
You must be an adventurer who's new to these parts. Who else would brave the wilds so far from the watchful eye of the Kino's guard?
I tried my best, but their numbers are strong.
Your best is all that we ask. I shall reward you for servicing what remains of Archer Woods. I shall mention your name among my friends.
Thank you, Dancer.
By the way, Courier, Sigurd asked me about you. He wishes to speak with you.
Is your name really Dancer?
There was a dark time in my life when dancing was not a thing of joy, but a subjugated torment. It is a time I choose not to recall, but Dancer is my name, among my new circle of friends. Friends you may someday meet.
Okay. Farewell, Dancer. A Lucanic Defender's Amulet. Wait, why do you have a Lucanic Defender's Amulet? Everything about this is shady, isn't it? Everything. More badges. Another chest. Advanced Scholar. Okay. Another chest. Oh, another Farsies. 0424. Okay. So we've got 0424 and 0243. These ones want me to get geckos and manta rays. I am going to, though, have to keep a list of which ones. Mind you, if I don't turn them in until I've virtually picked up every single one in the zone, then it won't give me a second one. It won't give me a duplicate while I've got the quest, I believe. Or at the very least, even if he gives me a duplicate, I can't add it. There we go. So that's complete, but I have to take that to the lighthouse and give it to Taskmaster Lynette. So if I collect all of these, and then we'll go to Taskmaster Lynette, and then we'll be okay. Lowland geckos are over this area. Okay. I'll head over there. Anything else that we see en route that needs a good killing, and we'll happily oblige. Is it on bad contents? Okay, so it may drop again, but I can't add it again. So as long as I don't turn them in, they've all got feathers just because. Okay, you know what? Hi! Hello! Kind of feel like I could have taken a bigger group than that. Yeah. Any... No. Okay. This could be interesting. By interesting, what I mean is they should all nicely die. back.
Rolling bracket carrot. Groveling bracket carrot.
So many small chests.
Groveling bracket carrot.
Anyone for any more? No? Nope. Threat totem. I think I'll just do one more. No, two more of those. Or one more? Two more. Ooh, a null tooth. Nice. Now I just need an eye and an ear. Outfitter. Craftsman. Tunic. Another threat totem. Okay. Alright. Hi guys. Do you want to come join this guy that's left over here? Wow, is this all of you? Yeah.
Oh.
I haven't put the light on tonight, so we'll just see how things go. I shall just get progressively darker until you can't see me. But I had the light on the other night, and I ended up with lots of small bugs coming in, so it's like, null ear. And if one of these has got an eye, that would be... Nope, no they don't. More tunics. Excuse me? Aye. You got an eye? No. Okay. Well, that's an entire null camp destroyed. I think... Do we have a delivery up here somewhere? Oh, we do for one of these quests. Is that the one? No. Delivery for Flores? I absolutely have no clue. Who's in the tower? Nobody. Okay. And we are here for lowland geckos. Not vipers, want geckos. There we go. Knock knock. Who's there? Okay, who's there? Are we doing a knock knock joke through the delay of chat? Oh, it was for the tower. Oh. I thought you were about to do a knock knock joke. Not many of these geckos, are there? Ooh. Hello. Nice. Oh, here we go. Bark like a null. Nice. And we get a bunch of upgrades to our abilities, and we get another Aura of the Crusader. Dispels 24 levels of hostile blah blah blah, and everything. We're just getting everything. New version of Insidious Whisper. Okay, well we'll get rid of the old one then. And I'll worry about what the new thing is later. We have learnt the basics of the Nullish language, which now means that when we fight Gnolls, we'll know what they're talking about. It sounds fantastic. It's not. It's not. Sometimes it's better not to understand the creatures. Right, so we've got those. We need to get some cold wind manta rays. I'd prefer to pick a piece of coastline I can climb back out of. Shall we have a look over this way? Oh right, Antonica's got one of those as well. A nice big statue of a dragon. That's impressive. Okay. Okay, manta ray. Apparently just around the corner. The fun trying to fight in the water. Apparently we want the pike as well, so a bit of an octopus mess. Will the AoEs hit them? No, not really. Pull them all towards me. There we go. Oh, you know what would actually work? Can I? No, I can't use that. I can use that one though. I can use the Totem of the Otter. I still have Totem of the Ice-Clad Manta, but I think that only works in the Halas waters. That dragon is Lord Dorothar. Ah, okay. I'm not used to Lord Dorothar being that shiny and golden. The times I've encountered him, he's always been a bit darker and a bit more scaly than that. Apart from when, spoilers, he's pretending to be an old man. But anyway, I seem to need a lot of these. Oh yes, for Matsy's chowder. That's why. You'd think we would fish for the fish rather than get into the water and smack him around with the sword, but there we go. Caught all the fish I can possibly carry, apparently. So that'll be enough for Matsy. We do, however, still need some manta rays. Should be one this way. There we go. And next one over there. Feels very strange for me. I don't spend a lot of time fighting in water. Right, there we go, another manta ray. Two more. There are two more on track. Nice, and the last one over there. There it is, trying to escape me. There we go. Right, let's get out of this water, shall we? We've got a few farces now, which we can take back to Taskmaster Lynette. Not going to do that at the moment. As I say, I think we'll do that when we've done them all, and that way I don't have to worry too much about being given the same one over and over again. But what I do need to do is just untick them. There we go. Which will allow me to tick some of these other things instead. Feel like there's a reason I'd come up to here. Ah, risen protectors, okay. Not entirely sure what quests they are, but let's see what happens when we kill one.
Warm blood.
Ah, Protector Goo. The Rise and Shine Vine. That's right. Unfortunately, there seems to be just a few of them in between lots of skeletons.
The rest has come. Sleep.
Yep, I think you should sleep. Right, let's see if we can just pick out what we want. Although I have a feeling we might be coming back here a few times.
Kill the living.
Okay, well, if you insist.
Slay the living. The rest has come.
So we need two more goo. What's in here?
Kill the living.
Oh, you guys. Okay. Orcelian Protector.
Intuta colata eldina mastarina.
Okay. Oh yes, I've already done Golem, haven't I?
The rest has come.
This is where Varsoon is supposed to be entombed. But unfortunately, he's escaped. Ooh. Renix the Undying, okay.
Warm blood.
Okay, AoE time, AoE. Everything's seeing me and running to me anyway, so I might as well just use the AoEs.
Sleep. Sleep. Warm blood.
Oh.
Oh, sleep.
Oh, you sleep. Right. What's in the chest? Right. We still need a few more risen protectors.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've gathered enough goo and another risen protector has seen us. Okay. Maybe just a little bit more goo, just to be on the safe side, just to make sure we've definitely got enough. Right. Where else can we go? I think Tour of Antonica still wants us to go to Cold Wind Point. Okay. Okay. Just to get that moving, maybe we'll do that. That one guy at the top just chilling. Yep. Sometimes some of the mobs are just like, nope, you know, I'm just enjoying life. I'm quite happy just to sit here and I don't see you, adventurer. Still need a null eye. I'm sure we'll get one eventually. Yeah, he's like, not today, thank you. Yeah. Okay, let's try and avoid these guys. Weave our way around them. Right, so this lighthouse here is where we will turn in the Farsee's requisitions, but we're not going to do that just yet. We're only coming here to disco the Coldwind coastline for the tour of Antonica, which now says we need to go to Fippy's Hill. Which hill is Fippy's Hill? Fippy's Hill is all the way up there. No. Tell you what, let's get a griffin over to this area and then we can work our way back to Matsy Rolling Pin's place. So we'll get a griffin.
I greet you.
I would like to travel to the Step Station, please. No, thank you, all access. I am happy playing free to play. So yes, I suppose technically if we wanted to, we could just jump here. You know what? Yeah, no, we did it. We did it. Now where's the guard? He's there. Okay, let's sneak in while he's not looking. There we go. Excellent. We didn't sort out Landra's requirements yet, but Haddock.
Good day to you.
Great, this is just what I needed. I hope it wasn't too much trouble for you. Ha, I'm sure you did fine. This'll do rather nicely. Broughton is in for a treat. Yeah, I'm sure he is.
Hello?
This is going to be the best bottle of Rise and Shine wine yet. I've really outdone myself this time. Hey, you think you can help me out one last time? I really could use the help, and Aruf here can barely lift his ale, let alone do what I have in mind. I suppose. Broughton and I go way back. I'm looking to put a little excitement in his day. Go on over to Windstalker Village and give him this here wine. After he gets some of this stuff in him, he'll be up playing drinking games with me and Aru for the next 3 seasons. Ha ha! Okay, so what do you want? Go find Broughton, give him this drink. Don't just go over there and try and pour it down his throat either. You need to be delicate about this. Don't raise any suspicions. Broughton is not the smartest chap in the world, but if he thinks you're up to no good, it will spoil the whole prank. Now, when you're done, come back here and let me know. Broughton will probably be here before you if he drinks that stuff. Okay, I'll do it. This is going to be great. I hope so. Right, okay, let's go and talk to Matsy. Oh, and looks like Sieghard has got another quest for us. Matsy!
Hi!
Excellent work. You even cleaned them for me. Here, have some lovely chowder and make yourself at home. I cleaned them? Maybe chopping with the sword, I accidentally somehow gutted the fish. Oh.
Hello.
So many things cooking on the stove. If you have time, I have other errands that need to be tended to. I'd be happy to feed you. Sure, I can't say no to home cooking. If there's one thing wholesome, it's a hot dish. It warms the stomach and the soul. That and it helps those who have partaken of the good ale a bit heavily as well. Please take this to Aruf. Sure, I'll take him to you now. Killing with kindness, one barbarian at a time. Why is a level? Oh, I leveled. Oh, I see. If he doesn't sober up, we will be needing more than food to save him. Well, let's hope that's not the case. Yes, we leveled, so we are now 16. So that's now a grey quest. Let me test something. Let me try a relog, and that might put us back down to 15 again. I'd rather not start graying out the quests. We go out, we come back in. And we're back at level 15. Hey, there we go. And I think we need to recast the mount. Yes. And we get told we got unread mail. We don't care. We're not going to those places yet. Sieghard.
Welcome, welcome. Please look about. Speak to my merchants. They're quite helpful.
How have you been, Mr. Sayer?
Yes, your dancer's courier. If she's not got you running around all of Antonica, I sure could use your legs.
But I like my legs. Oh, to help you, yes, sure. Delivery from Sayers Outfitters.
I have a list of customers that just can't make it to Sayers. Could you deliver their goods to them and save me the trouble of sending one of my merchants and losing business?
Consider it done. I need to talk to Merchant Duffy near the gates of Kinos. Okay. Not quite sure why that's a level 18 quest, but we can do that. Ah, a roof.
Well met.
Hail! Have some soup. Thanks. Sober up. What? Sober up? Yeah? Okay. Does that work? Can you sober somebody up just by saying sober up to them? I need to talk to Matsy. If I can get my way up the stairs. There we go. Hi, I'm back.
Howdy do! Nice to see
Well,
you.
now, there's a lot less ruckus going on down there. Perhaps the stew helped. You look famished. Here, grab a spoon. Thanks a lot. That one did not get saved. Of course he didn't. Antonica. And of course I've... No, yes, I should be in there, shouldn't it? Well, that's a pain. Let me look it up. Blub blub, something smells fishy. That was it. Right, let me type that in. No, that's what we've done. Blub blub, something smells fishy. Is this doing... Ah, followed by killing with kindness one barbarian at a time. That's the one we've done. Right. A little bit annoying when the quest doesn't have any coin and therefore it doesn't appear in the log. Okay. Any other tasks?
Howdy do! Nice to see you.
So many things cooking on the stove. If you have time, I have other errands that need to be attended to. I'd be happy to feed you. Sure, I've got time. You've been so helpful today. My cousin Blarton Blumble has happened on some terrible luck and broken his leg while fishing. He's a sad sack today and in such a terrible mood. If you could deliver these lovely cookies to him, there will be plenty for you when you return. Sure, I can do that for you. The care package for Blarton. I will return, okay. So we've got a couple of reasons to go find Blarton now. Where's the guard? He's that side. Let's run out quick before he spots us. Right, just move a little bit further away before we work out where we're going. So we've got some things to hand in over here. So let's head that way, shall we? And we'll see what else we spot en route. Yeah, so apparently he's broken his leg, so we're sending him a care package while also sending him a prank. Hope that goes down well. saber-tooth runecasters. Let's avoid those. Kicking a man while he's down. Yeah, apparently so. So it seems we're meeting somebody on the other side of this bridge with gods who don't like me. Okay, so let's go over. There we go. Ah. Dumpty dumpty dum, don't see me, gods. Ah. Knight Mort Ringhammer. This is going to be yes, it's going to be Grimrot Scythe, isn't it? Yeah, we're getting reports from the different
Hello!
different people.
It's such a pleasure to talk to someone else for a change. What brings you this way from the big city, huh?
You're in the Dwarven Brigade, but you're a human. I mean, Ignar sent me.
Did he? Ignar's such a good person, you know? He stuck up for me when I joined the Dwarven Brigade, even though the other dwarves were a bit down on the idea. Frankly, all I want out of this is a chance to learn some good blacksmithing. That's what I really want to do, be a blacksmith. I can't help but meet the right sort of folk for that in a Dwarven unit, can I? It's an absolutely brilliant idea, isn't it?
I suppose so. I'm here to pick up your report.
There are probably some good human blacksmiths too, but I want to learn from the best of the best. I'm tickled that they consider me one of their own now. Mostly. The only downside is that I'm not meeting many women this way, but oh well. Once I start my own smithy, I'll be a hot man around town. You get it?
Do you have your report ready?
Still, I can't decide whether they're just humoring me or not. I get a lot of, how's the weather up there, and good day to be a dwarf, Longshanks. I have yet to meet any blacksmiths either. Maybe I've made a mistake after all. Do you think?
I think Ignar's waiting on your report, soldier.
Oh, right. My report. Supposedly, someone's found Lord Grimrot's war scythe and is trying to raise him from the dead using its power. Isn't it the oddest thing you ever heard? Who'd want to bring back a dead guy who lost a war? I mean, if you're going to go through the trouble of bringing back the dead, go get one of the winners, huh? What? You're leaving already?
Yeah, I've got to let Ignar know. Thanks. Should I tell him that a lot of the dwarven ladies look very similar to the dwarven man? He could have met some very nice, I'm sure, dwarven ladies and not even realized it.
We have invaders.
Oh, hello. Oh wow, I didn't even need a second. Wow. Dude, you really need to improve your highwayman skills. Why does the game still think I'm in battle? I killed them so quick the game still thinks I'm in battle.
No!
There we go. Fixed. I kind of feel like I'm going the wrong way. I want to be going down, not up. Really?
Brace yourselves! We have trouble!
Oh. Okay, this time it took two. Ooh, a strange gem. Offers the quest a strange gem. Found a gem that looks like it was set in something. I should hang on to it. I need to find what this strange gem belongs to. And again, we seem to have not enough space for all the quests. Okay, that's fine. I got the gem as well. The first day in Antonica when I got the strange gem. I know. I know. I'm getting the feeling that you're getting a bit jolly. Maybe you'll get all the luck if you go over to Commonlands. I mean, it's possible, or you might spend 8 or 9 episodes there, like I seem to have done. What's am I here for? I'm looking for earth burrowers and rot-stuffed scarecrows. Okay. More of those traitorous farmers. Not really quite sure why Antonica thinks that Kinos thinks that traitorous farmers are the best people to give land to, but it's accurate. You're envious. Yeah, no, it definitely proves that the quests are still there. It's look at the draw. A lot of these quests are pretty rare. So if we all collectively try to get them, one of us will eventually get it. Another skeleton. Oh, apparently the highwaymen.
Yeah.
Who are you calling Smelly? I swear they're calling me Smelly, you know. Look, just because I'm a Freeportian and we don't necessarily have the sorts of plumbing that the Canosians have. Ah, it only drops from highwaymen. Okay. I did not even plan that. I literally went through those highwaymen and a sort of bumbling, where am I and what am I doing? In fact, most of Antonica is going to be like that. Ah, unfortunately, so does everything else. Yeah, that sounds about right. No, we seem to be heading back down the same problem area again, don't we? Okay, I need to come off the path and go this way. Yes. There we go. Stormhold is just to our left. It's up there somewhere. We're not getting there today. We are, however, going here. Sergeant Tellen.
Ha! We've so many adventurers out these days that I think the Gnolls decided to push back a bit. We heard that they're plotting inside Blackborough. You think you could help us out?
Sure, why not? Tellen's Gnoll woes.
We need information from a group of Gnolls. Let me take a look at that little book at your side, and I'll write down what we're looking for. When you get back, I'll have a fat purse waiting for you.
What is it about everybody in Kinos wanting to write in your notebook? Alright, sounds good. Let's see what else we go. No. Hi. Hi and bye. And I've just remembered I really need to deliver a care package to Blarton. Dum-de-dum-de-dum. Must remember to check official places for guards. Guards don't like me. Yeah, yeah, exactly. I left the oven on. I'll come back to you later, guys. Yeah. Where on earth am I? Oh yes, okay. Really don't want to be here. Where I want to be is down there. So, can I? There we go. We made it. Windstalker Village. Don't know. Are you a practicing magician? Because you kind of disappeared and then reappeared.
Hello.
Yeah, you're not gonna tell me, are you? Okay. Blarton. I think he's over in this building. Yeah, Blarton Blumble.
Well met.
What? Oh, hello there. I have a gift for you. I have a gift for you. Top or bottom? What do we give him first? I mean, I don't actually know which one of these is Matsy Rolling Pins and which one is Haddock. We're going with I have a gift for you. Yep, okay. Really? Why, thank you. You shouldn't have. Oh, it's not from me. Oh, who's it from? Your good friend from the bar, oh dear. Matsy, she's my cousin. She's so nice. Yeah, here, I delivered it for her. Drink up. I'll just have a sip for now. Dude, are you... Ugh, just breathing is painful. Are you okay?
Hey there.
Well, we delivered it. Need to report to Haddock. Okay. I have another gift for you. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Right, in the meanwhile,
Well met.
Why, hello there. Pleased to meet you, friend. I do hope you're having a better day than I am. With my leg being as it is, I'm not sure how much longer I can take being stuck here. Oh, what happened to your leg? I can't believe I was such a darn fool. How I've managed to hurt my leg and lose my best fishing lure all in one day. There I was up on the coast north of here, having a nice walk before settling down for a long day of fishing, when I slipped and hurt my poor leg. Really? It hurt something fierce, and I only barely managed to drag myself back here. The next morning I found that I could stand on it okay, but not for too long. I thought I'd try to do some fishing here at the nice pond, since I'm stuck until I can heal enough to get back to my favourite fishing holes. Just as I was getting set up, I realised I'd lost my favourite lure. I must have dropped it somewhere up on the beach north of here, near where I fell. With my leg like this, I can't go look for it myself. I don't suppose you might be able to help me find it. Yeah, sure, I'll be happy to help. Lucky lure. Thank you so much. As I was saying, it should be somewhere near the beach to the north of here. Good luck. Okay. Definitely have more quests than I know what to do with now. Care package for Blarton needs to go back to Matsy. As does Practical Joke. That Farsees is now complete, so I can untick that. Yeah, okay. Oh dear. Do I really want to? You had this issue in Antonica as well, too many quests. Yeah. Are we ready for this? Okay.
Hello.
Turn around and let me look over you. What? Okay. I suppose you will have to do. There are things I need, and surely nobody expects me to dirty my flawless nails doing them. So, will you do them for me? What is it you want me to do? Do you know what a girl loves? By the blank look on your face, I would say no. Anyways, I adore everything that shines and sparkles. In fact, basilisks have the most wonderful shiny scales. I wanted one as a pet, but father said no. Basilisks are dangerous? Too dangerous for you, my strong, dirty adventurer? I think not. Bring me the shiniest scales you can find, and do it quickly. As you wish. Sparkly or nothing. Go quickly, and they must be very shiny. Okay. I think I captured her personality there, didn't I? There's books on these bookshelves. Legend of Mott. Legend of Mott by Varlen of the Plains. Friend of Mott, listen well. All you creatures of glory, listen well to the tale of Mott. Mott was a warrior, brave and true. Mott was a warrior bound to bring those travelling besides plenty of gloom. His luck was unsure, his directions misguided. He begins journey safe, he turns them unsafe. Mott had faced perils in the mines of High Keep. He faced them with his allies who tried their best, tried to keep Mott from reliving action of unrest. Many a time in places of crossed swords, many a time did Mott call forth the hordes. His skill with his sword was matched with misfortune, but one season came when in the hills of Kinos his days would be done. There upon the roads did mighty Mott run, all the while when his friends were in taverns filled with much fun. Travelling alone, crossing the stream, Mott came across a road in a ravine. Onwards he marched, fearless and brave, onwards he marched to meet the medieval knave. Trapped afore and aft and nowhere to flee, Mott fought valiantly against highwaymen, and only death could he see. The Legend of Mott. Mott has passed on, but his spirit is without rest. Only the trotters of now can be put to the test. Seek out his slayers in this tale of old. Send them to grave in graves of tenfold. His spirit will be free, and the saviours will see that his book has much to offer, an offer that is key. That's better than the poetry we had earlier. Okay. Legend of Mott. Slay some highwayman. Okay. There was another book here. Oh. I thought there was the second one. Nope, it's just the Legend of Mott. Okay. And what about you, Hartok?
Hail to ye!
Hello, adventurer. Would you care for a nice bearskin rug for your abode? I made them myself. If you don't want one, get lost. I have things to do. Actually, I'm looking for work. Looking for work, huh? I think I can find something for you to do. You see, I make these here bearskin rugs, and I'm finding less and less time to gather the pelts myself. Perhaps you can help. Maybe, if the price is right. Look, don't get ahead of yourself. It's not like Holly Windstalker's going to be chasing you down for killing her precious bears. As a matter of fact, I've been killing every bear I have seen for years, and nothing has stopped me yet. Okay, what do you need me to do? I need you to kill some bears for me, of course. You see, I have so many orders to fill, I can't even think of going out and getting them myself, so from time to time I look for adventurers such as yourself to help me out a little bit. Sure, that doesn't sound so bad. There are plenty of bears around these parts. These parts were protected for so long, it seems like it's instinct for them to come here and gather. Business is booming and there's no end of supply in sight. Okay, kill bears, got it. Oh, I need to be level 20 for the other book. Okay. Patchwork rugs. Yep, Miss Windstalker must be rolling in her grave. Oh, well, more bears for me, right? Haha. I'll be back with your pelts. I probably ought to untick some of these higher end things and just focus on the lower ones. Maybe not the gem. Yeah, I still need to take that back. So many quests, so little time. I don't see any more feathers around here. So let's head out. See what we can find. Where do we need to be? We still actually need to go down to the keep with the angry guards. We need to go back to Matsy. Maybe we'll go back to Matsy, I think. I'm glad to see the constable's not too fussed by me. We'll go this way. We'll go this way because then we'll come across highwaymen en route, and now we have a reason to kill them. A reason that I don't even think I've ticked as a quest at the moment. Yeah, there we go. Legends of Mott. This is the McQuibble farm. This is the place to come for Halloween. Yes, we go down here and we take a right. Did I pick up a leaper? Nope, I have not done that yet. I haven't really done Butcher Block. I arrived on Butcher Block from Timorous Deep, but I haven't really done anything in Butcher Block. I'm kind of pegging that as being a higher level than Commonlands and Antonica. Oh, here we go. Here's some highwaymen. Hi. Again. Yep, that never gets old. I think there's some more up on the hill. You were going to suggest a way of getting into the keep that involves a leaper. I'll just see if I can swim in from the outside or something. Maybe. Might be doable. These highwaymen are a bit more to these ones.
Keep up the assault, no matter what the cost in lives.
You must flee. I'll try to hold them.
Yeah, you're dead. You're not holding anything. Right. Hi.
2 arms.
2 legs, 2 eyes, 2 hands, 2 feet, 1 nose. Ooh, that giant bear looks a bit orange.
All hands, retreat.
Inspect the book. I've got to go back to the bookcase. Okay. Do you think I can take on a level 19 bear at 15? I can give it a whirl, I suppose. I'll just have to make a little bit of a run for it. Oh no, I think it's going down alright. Nice. And then they get even higher. You know what? I think we'll head back down. Oh, I went up there for more highwaymen, and then more turn up down here.
Destroy the invader!
They really need to stop sending the rookies out. Yes, we're heading back to. Okay, let's see what we can do, because we're only round the corner from the place. Yeah, 20 might be a little on the high side. Kodiaks, that'll do. Yeah, level whatever this is, 18 or something, should be fine. Go on, let's just deal with this one. Okay, so we're heading over this way. Let's try and avoid the farm area. There we go. So this is the back of where we were trying to get into. Let's take on a giant bear.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice. So,
You angered the spirits of the woods for the last time.
Traitorous farmers and angry woodsmen and goodness me. Right, I have a feeling that this is going to be difficult. Oh, it looks like one of the guys has stood outside.
There
anyway.
they are. Let's get them.
Why is the miner so angry?
You'll never take me alive.
No, I'll take you dead. Okay, let's talk to this guy. Oh yes, gathering reports. Sorry, madam.
Stop right where you are, or I'll slit your throat, stranger.
Ignar Stadert sent me?
Oh, if Ignar sent you, then I can't kill you. Pity. Well, what did that old goat send you all the way out here for, eh? He's not going to try swapping assignments with me again, is he? He's a good dwarf, good strategist. Shame about his hearing, though. So what is it? Speak up!
Sorry to bother, but he's asking for his reports.
Did you know those saber-toothed gnolls dug up a relic of ancient power? Well, that's what they say anyhow. I don't believe a word of it. They're trying to scare off their competition by claiming it's a relic of Lord Grimrot himself. Can you imagine? What little fools they are, eh? That's all I have to report.
I'll let Ignar know. I now no longer feel guilty for the terrible accents that I have been doing for dwarves because, yeah, they're not aggro to Canosians. Right, okay, so they're only attacking me because I'm Freeportian. Right, figures. That figures. So there's a guy inside the keep that I could do with talking to. However, the guards outside are not going to want to let me do that. Is there an alternative way into the keep without a leaper? And the answer to that question, I think, is no. Unfortunately, I don't think I can do it. Can I cheese this? Not even sure I can cheese it. Oh, actually, who am I trying to talk to? Don't know who I'm trying to talk to. That's part of the problem. Let's see. Dumpty 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 dum. Ah, there we go. Captain Beltho. Is that the one? Or is he someone round the corner? That's Gedard. Run inside and feign death. What are we trying to do here? I'm assuming it's Gedard that we're trying to... so there's Beltho and there's Gedard. Okay.
On your way, unless you're here on official business. I've got enough work here for 10 men, and only 2 at my disposal.
I'm not on official business. Okay, that didn't work. What was the other guy? Oh. Okay. So I don't think the car targets worked, but I still managed to target Gedard? No. So that was Captain Beltho. So let's try the other person, who I believe come on, game. It's Gedard, right. On the back and hail.
Welcome to Knollslayer Keep. I'm Geddard, the only merchant for leagues. If I don't got it, you don't need it. What'll it be for you today?
I'm here to deliver a crate of supplies from Flores.
Why didn't you say so? Let me see what you've brought. Excellent! I'll take that crate you're carrying, and here's the pouch for Flores.
I will take care. Good luck with your sales. Result. Let's celebrate by killing a Kodiak. There we go. I need 3 more pelts by the looks of it. There we go. See, you don't have to physically see the person you're trying to talk to. And what's in the chest? Farsees, ANT04. Okay, let's loot. Let's examine. Yeah, this one we don't have yet.
Ow!
Okay. One more. The very orangey looking haze Kodiak, that will do. There, we've gathered the bear pelts. We need to speak to Hartok. Okay. Well, you know what? What I'll do, I'll untick, because we've got a couple of different. Okay, so the care package and the practical joke. We'll untick one of them because they're both complete in the same place. The rugs and mott, they are both in the same place, so we can untick that. So what else can we see? Delivery for Flores. We need to go back to there. Grimwots, and then we can add this new Farsees. Adult Haze Kodiaks and Stone Jaw Lizards. Well, luckily we've just killed a Kodiak. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. Adult timber wolves. Yeah, okay, we'll have that. Let's all go. So... Oh, okay, so there's potentially more Kodiaks down there. Let's go take a look. I have a fun... Yep, all of the quests. All of the quests. We have to do them all. Though at the moment we seem to be doing a lot of quests but not turning in a lot of quests. Okay. So reason to die? I don't know. For some reason I don't seem to have any of my buffs. Sure what that's about. Right. Did we get all of those? Yes, and now we just need some adult timber wolves. They're feral timber wolves. So where's the adult ones going to be? Oh, there's loads of things over that way apparently. Yeah, we need to go that way. You're feral. You're feral. Adult timber wolves are there. Saber-tooth. Yeah, so, okay, so they should be this way. Just be careful of the guards near the bridge because they don't like me. There's a little bit of everything here, isn't there? There's gnolls, there's bears, there's wolves. Right, let's see. Anyone seen any adult timber wolves? Nope. There's a timber wolf. Oh, right, so just timber wolves.
Oh!
Yeah, there we go. Let's head back towards Matsy's and we'll see if we find anything else en route. There we go. Don't seem to match up with the area on the map. Here we go, here's all the timber wolves. Do we still need the gnolls for something? I think we do, don't we? We still need a gnoll eye. Or did I actually complete that? Nope, we still need a gnoll eye. Well, come on then.
Another member of the pack down!
We've got gnoll packs, we've got wolf packs, we've got bears.
Another member of the pack down!
One of you must have an eye. How hard is it to get an eye out of a gnoll? Apparently very hard. Two more pelts. There's a shiny over there. Oh, no, that's a feral wolf. So that don't count. He does, however, have a small chest with yet another Farsees in it. Octopus. Ancient octopus. Okay. Froglock bone. Ooh, we're filling that one up nicely. You know, I can't remember ever really filling up those bone collections that easily before, but I think that's because I always used to play either Freeport side or Kino side and not really do both. And now that I'm doing both, I'm finding things from both sides. Where's the... Oh, the guard is there. Okay, well, I'm on the guard. Don't see me. I'm a nice Freeport... Kinosian, honest. Haddock. We need words, mate.
Hello.
If only I could have seen the look on that Blorton's face when he took a drink of that wine. Great job. Thanks for your services. Now, unless you're going to grab us another ale, you can get out of here. Yeah, I think I'll be leaving then. I love how we get Rise and Shine wine as a reward for this, but the Rise and Shine wine that we gave to Blorton made him feel ill. But we're supposed to take it as a reward. Okay. Matsy.
Hello.
I cannot thank you enough. Here, please have some of these wonderful cookies to brighten your day. Cookies, yum. Which reminds me, I've got cookies in the other room, actually.
Hi.
Did both of those get recorded? Yes, practical joke, care package. I am so not keeping an eye on things today. So many things cooking on the stove. If you have time, I have other errands that need to be tended to. I'd be happy to feed you. Sure, what do you need? Every cook has their experimental side, which must be nurtured. If you could run out and rustle up these ingredients for me, I think we could make something new and exciting. Okay, I'll get those ingredients for you. Spicy meat pie. Now, if only I could find my pie pans. Okay, I'll be back. Wolves, birds, and bears. Pretty much what we've been killing already. I really ought to sort out your insects at some point. Right. Stonejaw lizards are up there. We can possibly double back to Windstalker Village. Oh, Fippy's Hill. Let's do that for tour of Antonica, and we'll keep an eye out for anything else en route, like brown bears. It's another small chest. No, it's not a Farsies. Okay. That is good. Oh, another brown bear. We'll avoid the spooky looking stags. Aha, timber wolves. Fortunately, Matsy isn't too bothered about... Don't know if that came through on the microphone from our side. Matsy isn't too bothered about what sort of bears we use. Hi everyone. Hi. 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 Still saying hi. Should we stand by the fire for a bit? one of you guys has got to have an eye. Can't all be blind.
Uh-oh, that's not good.
Relic. Pouch of peat. Nope. 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 Metal bowl. You seriously telling me none of you had a usable eye? Oh. Oh. Oh, it's a foul wind. Found a request from Lord Nalan Glordar. He is in trouble at Firemist Gully in the centre of Antonica. He says that a cult of necromancers has shown their face there and are getting closer to his encampment. He has asked for the assistance of the Canosian Guard. Hopefully it's not too late. And an eye. Aye, aye, we have an eye. Lore and legend null. Excellent, I can stop killing gnolls every 5 seconds. Right. Okay. Let's get out of here. And we were heading up this way for Tour of Antonica. Excuse me, I just need to visit your hill. Thank you. Right, I visited Fippy's Hill. And now what are we heading towards? This area here, I think. Stone Jaw. Oh, we need to go that way, apparently. Must now visit the Forbidden Isle. And there's... Okay, so there's a book in one direction. And there's a visit in the other. Okay. Let's go to the location first, and then we'll come back. Oh, birds! Yes, we need birds. Let's try and avoid the click necks. Nope, they're all over the place, so I'm not going to be avoiding them at all. Yeah, we were on this island earlier. Okay. We have now visited the Forbidden Isle for the Tour of Antonica. We now need to go to the Keep of the Ardent Needle. Okay, yeah, we can do that, and there's someone with a book around that area, but in the meanwhile, birds. I know, it's quest completes and quest updates, it's oh, no thank you, all access. It's like being back in the 1 to 20 starter areas again, you know, the Halasses and the Darklight Woods and all that. It's literally just quests everywhere. It's interesting because it felt like I had to do far more hunting for quests in the Commonlands. Or certainly wasn't tripping over them the same way I am here. There we go. Probably go for just a little bit longer. I can hear that the natives are getting restless outside. I think it's that tower over there where the book was. Apparently these birds don't count. Or do I? Oh, have I got all the birds? No, I think I've got all the birds now. Yeah, some bears. Nice. Yes, there is a book up there. There's also a very angry guard. So let's just be careful here. Carefully find our way around the back. There we go. Don't go to that guard. Hi.
And who might you be?
Ignar Stadurt sent me.
Ignar? Oh, I'll bet he's waiting on a report. Poor fella. He can't hear with one ear, you know. That's why he's been assigned duty out of harm's way.
Do you have a report? Ignar asked me to pick them up.
Yes, here it is. The word is something peculiar's going on. Apparently, there's a group of gnolls, the little wretches, that are trying to conjure up an undead invasion. I'm not sure what they're using, but the activity of the undead has increased. I will send word to Ignar without delay should I learn more.
I will let Ignar know. Okay. All good there. And right.
Oh.
So we're heading into the keep. Assuming that this doesn't have guards. It's gonna have guards, isn't it? Yep. It's got I visited the keep. Excellent. I don't need to go in there. Good. I don't think I need to go any of these. Let me guess. Are we going to the Tower of the Oracles? We are. That's the next place. I'm just going to keep following. As long as it's asking me to go somewhere nearby, I'm just going to keep following Tour of Antonica for a little while. So, Tower of the Oracles. Oh, no, they seem to be okay. Apart from him. Nope, no, I think he's just high level, he's not actually aggro. There we go, I visited the Tower of the Oracles. There is a quest around the back, I know what that is, it's a heritage quest, and it isn't really completed in this zone, so I'm going to leave that alone, I think. Apparently this area we got stone jaw lizards, so let's go grab some of those. Nope, that's a granite basilisk, and that's a holly windstalker. Yep, we don't want to mess with her, especially when we've been going around killing bears. I mean, bears? No, we love bears. We give them free food and everything. Nah, it's okay. She didn't spot me. Stone jaw lizards. There you go. Right. Yeah. It's okay. She didn't spot me. Oh, we only need 2 of these. That's all right. Unfortunately, a snake has spotted us. I always find myself turning around and my picture view is now in a tree. Dang Equinosians and their trees. Their trees and their green and grassy land. Is the epic Drakota off? I am not looking. Right. Keenos Hill Claymore is apparently... Oh, all the way down there? Although apparently I do need... There's a book flashing down there, so I do need to go there at some point. Windstalker Village, I think. Don't use the bridge. because the guards don't like me. There is, however, Kodiaks. Oh, they are level 20. Do I think I can tackle a level 20 bear? Maybe not. Let's go back to the village. Let's see.
Hello!
Great! These pelts are beautiful. Good job. You know, you do pretty good work for a whelp. I think I could use some more help if you have the time. Yeah, I might have the time. Let's see. A rubbish shield or a two-handed axe. What does it look like? Holy! I think I'll stick with the sword. What does the yeah, that's pretty generic. Yeah, we'll just take one. I might have the time. What do you need?
Hail to ye!
So I got an order for another 10 rugs. I don't have the time to run all over the place delivering these things to everyone. I need you to run over to the Keep of the Knoll Slayers and deliver these rugs to Lord Bennett. Give him this note and make sure you collect payment. Sure. Anything else? Yeah. He might ask where I've been lately. Just tell him I have been busy. Oh, and also tell him that I won't be by this week. I have things to take care of. Things to take care of? Yeah, things. Okay. That doesn't seem suspicious in the slightest. Okay. Examine the bookcase. Legend of Mott. I think we just need to go through the book. I've returned to the bookcase that holds the book called The Legend of Mott. This page wasn't here before. There are no words on the pages, only a key. The key reads Tombstone. Okay. What do I do with that? The Legend of Mott. I must find the lost tombstone of Mott in Antonica. Okay. I'm allowed to have the other book yet? No. Okay. Got a few more Farsees that are complete, so I can untick those. There's that one. Okay. So where do we need to go? Yes, we need to go down to Kinos Hill Claymore for tour of Antonica. Oh, ancient octopus are over there. Okay. We can go find that. Ooh, a wolf.
Oh!
Get suspicious now whenever a small chest drops. It's like, oh, now what? Nope, I am not stopping for you, ghosts.
There they are.
Just keep going, just keep going. There we go. Right. Oh, this is actually also the area for 999-year-old port, Antonica version.
Well met.
Watch it, you cowardly swab. Landlubbers only be shark bait in the high seas. Be gone with you. Yeah, so because I've done it in the Commonlands, it doesn't look like I can do anything over here. Fair enough. We want octopus. Yes, very much eye twitches when a small chest drops, and it's like, is that going to be another Farsees? I've got in here somewhere water breathing, so at least I can go into the water and look for octopi. There we go. Ancient octopus. Anyone seen an ancient octopus? Track? No, yeah, there is some. Further to the north. Ooh. Okay. Let's try and avoid pulling too many things at once. Yeah, that's that. Okay, that's another Farsees done. Nice. Let's try that. Okay, I think I'm starting to get to the point where I'm going to have to start looking things up. So, you know what? I think we're going to call it there. And, oh, no, let's look at the nice view of the sea behind us, Gwen. There we go. I hope you've enjoyed. I shall be streaming again tomorrow at approximately 7:30 UK time for more shenanigans in Antonica on EverQuest, and I shall see you